question is, whose idea was this? Whose idea was it? Because the feeling that I got when I watched it was very much, this is Kanye and Kim's idea. There was an opportunity and they said, we're going to throw our daughter into this to get us some publicity and it's going to benefit us. And also, this is my new Simba line for Yeezy. It was giving very, now listen, maybe North asked to do this. Maybe she did. I don't think so. And I'll tell you why a little bit later, but maybe she asked to. But even if she did ask, like, it's incumbent upon parents to be like, yeah, sure. But maybe next year when you have trained for this, right? Like, but we need to we need to get you prepared for this for real, rather than just being like, that's my kid. Like, I'm going to throw them on stage at a professional production at the Hollywood Bowl in front of thousands of people with a bunch of other actors who have worked their asses off to get on the stage. And I'm just going to throw my little 10-year-old daughter on there completely unprepared because it benefits me. So, what bothers me about this is like, someone had mentioned this online that like the Kardashians' popularity is waning, right? Like we can see the era of the Kardashians is coming to a close. The era of like that, Instagram celebrity worship kind of, wave that we were on is coming to a close. People are starting to ask more of their celebrities. People are starting to expect more from people who have platforms, and they're not okay with people just being rich for no reason and famous for no freaking reason. And so the end of the Kardashians is upon us. And this person said this, and I think they might be right, which is that now what the Kardashian machine is doing is now they're starting to move the focus onto their children. They're starting to use the next generation of Kardashians to try to keep that money train going, right? Now, you have North and Kim, they have their TikTok together. You have Mason Disick. He's the eldest of Kourtney's kids. He just turned, I think, 14. He just got on Instagram. It was a big freaking story, literally, I think this week or last week, that he now has his own Instagram, and they're pumping it, and it's like, it's giving very calculated. We're using the next generation to like soften our image because we can see the tide is coming in and our time is up. And that's what this gave me. It was like, oh, let's put our cute little daughter on stage so that people cannot hate us. Let's use our cute little daughter so that people can continue to buy our products and we don't go bankrupt, even though it's like, really? Are you going to go bankrupt? But, it's another story. It just, also like with, because it's not just this performance. It's also like Kanye putting Northwest in his songs. She's 10, bro. She's 10. Did she ask you to be in that song? Did she ask you to be in that music video? Did she ask you to be, a part of your church services? He would have her on this screen. What are those? Like, what is this? It rubbed me the wrong way, when I saw him having her on stage. She was like 6, 7, It just gives exploitative to me. It just gives exploitative to me. And, the reason why I said I don't think that she's the one that's asking to do this stuff is because there was this interview of her with this other young, this little girl. She may be like a couple years older than North. I think she's probably like 11, 12. And she's a TikTok personality. She does interviews. That's like her whole shtick. She's a little girl who be doing interviews on red carpets. And so she was interviewing Northwest and she's asking her about the new song that she did with her dad. And literally the whole interview, Northwest is just cheesing and lost in the sauce. She has no idea what's going on. The girl is like, okay, so when is your next performance? She's like, I don't know. Literally, like, I don't know. She has no idea what's going on. And it's like, why do you have this girl getting interviewed when she don't know? She don't know. Why are you putting this girl online when she's just a 10-year-old kid living her life? Like, why are we promoting this? Like, why are we it feels like they're pushing her into a limelight that she's not even checking for. And that's not, I don't know what's going on behind closed doors. This is all conjecture, but this is just the vibe that it gives off. You're having this girl get interviewed. She has no answers for this, the interviewer. She has no answers for this. Do you think that maybe it's because this is not for, like, this is not her role? It's not what she should be doing? And again, North is so freaking cute that it's like, it was a very cute interview, but it also was very like, what are we doing? Why are we interviewing this little girl? She don't know what's going on. Can we let her go play? Can we leave her alone and let her go play?